This, the latest Mercedes S-Class, is the one for you if you've got a lot of people that don't like you. In fact, if people want to kill you, because this is the S-Class Guard, probably the safest car in the world. Let me tell you why. Now, the S-Guard only comes in long wheelbase version, and that's because most of its occupants or owners are going to be seated at the back. This is a chauffeur-driven car. So let's jump in at the back and have a look at what we have in here. Ooh, that door is heavy. And as you can see, just look at this door over here. It is super thick. You can see this section over here, how thick it is. And a knock over here. My God, it feels like you're hitting metal. There's just no give at all. And it just tells you how strong this material is. Getting in here is, well, it's just a standard S-Class. Of course, the window area is slightly smaller. But the whole idea is to give the absolute comfort of an S-Class and, of course, safety that you just don't get in any other car. Now, again, the boot is pretty straightforward. You can keep your luggage over here. This panel over here, that actually houses the fire extinguisher unit over there. So again, all the kind of life-saving devices neatly and discreetly tucked away. So it's pretty much a standard S-Class again from behind the wheels. But the only thing different here are all these buttons. Now, these buttons are to kind of, give you fresh air in case you have to dodge tear gas zone or someone chucking tear gas shells at you. Got the fire extinguisher, which you can also activate from here. And also you've got communication to the outside world. So really, I think Mercedes have thought of every kind of contingency. Now, the weak link is always the tires. This is where the bad guys really aim for, to slow a car down or to stop a car. But with the S-Guard, that's also taken care of because these are special tires. They look like standard high-profile tires. You can see the sidewall height. Obviously, there's a reason for that. And even if these tires are shot at or blown up, you can still drive on them at 80 kilometers an hour. And the secret behind this is right here in the cross section. If you see this unit, the tire won't go beyond this point, so the tire doesn't deform at all. This little block over here makes sure the tire is still stable. It doesn't come off the beads over here, and that's what allows you to make that getaway. And that has made the car very heavy, and by heavy, I mean very heavy. This car weighs 4,500 kilos. In fact, the doors themselves are so thick, they weigh about 250 kilos each, and you really need some really special hinges to make sure they don't sag. And to power this car is nothing less than a V12. In fact, this is the only S-Class you get with a V12. 612 horsepower is what is needed to propel this 4.5-ton limousine. And to announce that you are a really important person, a VVIP, you've got these beautiful pendants over here. So heads of state can announce their arrival.